Synchronicity. Life communicates in quiet ways, not through loud signs or dramatic events, but through subtle, almost invisible connections that appear when we are paying attention. These moments are often called synchronicities. They feel like coincidences, but they carry just enough meaning to make us pause and wonder if something deeper is happening. Imagine you've been thinking about changing your job, but you aren't sure where to begin. You go for a walk to clear your mind, and you meet an old friend who works in the exact field you've been considering. You weren't planning to meet them, they weren't planning to see you, but the timing is perfect. They give you information or encouragement, or simply a reminder that your idea matters. It feels random, but it also feels strangely intentional. Synchronicity is not about predicting the future. It's about noticing the hidden dialogue between your inner world and the outer world. When you're calm, aware, and open, you begin to notice a pattern of meaningful moments, tiny bridges between your thoughts and your experiences. These moments often start with a feeling, a gentle pull, a "this means something" sensation, not dramatic, not mystical, just a subtle recognition that life has nudged you in a direction. Many people ignore these nudges. They're too busy, too stressed, or too distracted by noise, like digital noise, emotional noise, or mental noise. When the mind is crowded, synchronicities pass by unnoticed, like someone whispering in a storm. But when you slow down even a little, these whispers suddenly become clear. The idea behind synchronicity is simple. What is meaningful inside you begins to echo outside you. If you're thinking about learning a new language, suddenly you hear that language everywhere. If you are struggling with a question about your relationships, you might overhear a conversation that mirrors exactly what you need to understand. If you are searching for direction, you might find a book, a video, or a sentence that feels perfectly timed. None of these things force you to act, but they invite you to look again, to pay attention. Synchronicity does not create your path, but it illuminates it. It shows you where energy is flowing, and energy tends to move toward growth. Think of it like walking in a forest at night with a small flashlight. You can also see a few steps ahead, but that is enough to keep moving. Synchronicities are those steps. They don't reveal the whole journey, but they help you notice the part you're meant to walk right now. There's also a psychological side to this idea. When your mind becomes curious and alert, it starts connecting dots that you used to ignore. You begin to see possibilities where before you saw only routine. A mind that is awake sees meaning in places where a distracted mind sees coincidence. Synchronicity also asks for honesty. Sometimes we want something to happen so badly that we call everything a sign. But real synchronicities feel different. They're gentle. They don't pressure you. They don't give you dramatic answers. They simply offer clarity, just enough to help you understand the next small step. Life rarely hands us a complete map. It prefers to send us clues one at a time. Synchronicity is the art of noticing those clues. Now imagine living with this awareness every day. Imagine walking through life with the sense that the world is responsive, that your thoughts, your intentions, and your questions don't just stay inside you, but interact with the environment around you. This does not mean everything that happens is a message. Most things are just ordinary life, But within that ordinary life, there are moments when something resonates, something clicks, and those moments are worth paying attention to. Many people describe synchronicities during major transitions, like moving to a new country, changing careers, starting a relationship, ending one, healing, or reinventing themselves. During these times, the mind becomes more open, more sensitive to meaning, and more willing to grow. Synchronicities act like guides during these periods of change. But they also appear in quieter times, when you're reading, cooking, walking home, or simply thinking. Synchronicities do not follow a schedule. They appear when your inner world aligns with something in the outer world. There is a simple practice that can help you recognize them more often. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what moment felt meaningful today? Not dramatic, meaningful. Something that made you look twice. Maybe it was a conversation, a sentence, a sudden idea, or even a problem that kept repeating itself. Patterns, after all, are also messages. Another helpful practice is to notice what question has been sitting quietly in your mind. Synchronicity often responds to questions we haven't said out loud. The question could be something like, should I stay or move on? What is my next step? What am I ignoring? What do I really want? Once you know the question, you'll notice the world begins offering small pieces of answer, through people, through timing, words, or opportunities. Synchronicity doesn't promise an easy life. It promises a connected life, a life where you are not sleepwalking through your days, but consciously interacting with them. The more aware you are, the more the world seems to meet you halfway. The more open you are, the more life feels like a conversation instead of a series of random events. Synchronicity invites you to live with curiosity rather than certainty, to look for meaning rather than control, to trust the process instead of rushing it. Life is full of hidden threads. Awareness helps you see them. Now, think of a moment in your life that felt perfectly timed, almost as if it arrived just when you needed it. What did it help you understand?